bring out the infect counters on the life totals. You don't get to see this very
We have
much.
not dusted these off in a very long time.
So it looks like Tom is casting what looks to be a Blighted Agent as we will make our way in here towards the game. Let's update this board state for you. See Tom here with a Misty, a Tropical, a Blighted Agent, another fetch land out there, while Dan is casting a Force of Will right now, removing Misdirection. Looks like on Blighted Agent. And maybe wondering, how is Tom actually tapping that Misty Rainforest for mana? There's Nurburg on Mercer's side to go along with his Dimir Signet, his Volta Whispers, his Talisman of Dominance, a Ratchet Bomb, and a Baleful Strix. It looks like we're fighting over Blighted Agent, as Tom has a Misdirection too. What's going on here?
And Dan's deck has a lot of funkiness going on. It plays with Transmute Artifact, which gives it a lot of utility, and plays a variety of singletons, including a Worm Coil Engine. He has a main deck Ensnaring Bridge, a Ratchet Bomb that you see in play right now. And he has some control elements as well, with Jace the Mind Sculptor and Thirst for Knowledge. We often think of these Tezzeret decks as just trying to quickly get to Tezzeret and then just winning the game off of Tezzeret.
Yeah.
But Dan can play sort of a more conventional control game at times as well.
You saw Tom, after that little counter war, play a Pendelhaven, the old forest that could. Very, very good in the Infect deck, as it can tap to give a 1/1 creature +1/+2. Looks like a Dark Slick Shores there?
Yes.
For Dan, and oddly enough, that's his third land, even though he has a bunch of mana in play. So I was wondering why that came into play untapped, but yeah, that Talisman and Signet, those aren't lands. So Dark Slick Shores is clear for takeoff.
And it looks like Dan is just trying to empty out his hand as much as possible to set up Ensnaring Bridge.
Yeah, that's what it feels like to me.
Which is a card that it's not clear if Tom can get out of this. He does have a Nature's Claim.
Yep. And he's got some other sideboard options. He's got some counter spells and stuff like that, as you do see Ensnaring Bridge kind of join the party here. A creature with the power greater than the number of cards in your hand can't attack. So if the power is the same, you can attack.
Yes.
So if there's one card in Dan's hand, and obviously Blighted Agent has one power, you're good to go. And then after it gets to attack, you can do whatever you want after that. But it looks like Dan might be able to get that third card out of his hand, and he's going to cast Transmute Artifact. He's going to sacrifice the Talisman. See what he finds.
So Transmute Artifact is a kind of an odd duck from Antiquities, to say the very least.
All right, just go ahead and read the text.
It's basically, imagine the card Tinker. I'm sure for those of you who are familiar with Vintage, you've seen a fair amount of that card, except that you have to pay the discrepancy in the mana costs between the card that you sacrifice and the card that you go find.
Accurate.
It's very weird that this card came first and then Tinker came second, because it's almost like this is the fixed version of Tinker.
Sure. As you do see, the busted Urza's Legacy uncommon. This one defined a couple Pro Tours.
Yeah, yes. Correct.
This one did okay in its shelf life. Looks like Tom is going to get... Oh, had it! Nature's Claim, get that bridge out of here. Can Tom kill him right now?
There's a good chance. This deck does not require a lot of setup to kill someone.
He's going to cast Might of Old Croza. That's 5. It's being cast in the main phase. Invigorate, I think, is going to be cast for free. Looks like Tom's going to he's going to actually Pendelhaven in response to Might of Old Croza. And now there's Invigorate.
Boom shakalaka.
That is an accurate term to use right now. For the full amount, as Tom does move in, and that is it. So Tom Ross with Blue-Green Infect, the one of Nature's Claim, gets the job done. He's going to win this match and move on to 5-1.
Are there any? Oh, he has 3 more in his sideboard.
Okay. Yeah, one in his main deck and 3 more in his sideboard. Okay, fair enough. You can see Tom's sideboard, he's got like 2 Swan Songs, 3 more Nature's Claims, and a bunch of crazy one-ofs. He's also got, obviously, 3 Necropedes. Duh.
Naturally.
Yeah, has Infect, can probably kill something. But either way, the Infect Master, a deck that Tom has actually written about a little bit on the Star City Games free side, as he's actually really starting to get back into Magic now. I know that when we started yesterday, I think we were maybe on break after the second round or something, Tom came up and we were like, whoa, what are you doing here?
Yeah, Tom's from Louisiana, so this is not a place we would have anticipated seeing him.
Yeah,
you know?
Tom said, well, my friend wanted to go, and he said I could sleep in the car, so I got in the car, I fell asleep, and it's like I teleported here. I'm like, all right, fair enough. I can dig it.